Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I am here with the purple quote, and I'm going to put it as my Bible companion because I actually will probably write more from my morning Bible study in here, passages and things like that, but I do also put quotes and other things in my little book that I use. So, so you have probably watched, or maybe you have watched some of the the videos of how I have made this. It is a envelope to start out with. It's a large envelope that is 8.5 by 10.5, so it'll hold like an 8 by 10 photo in it, and it was gray, and I got a package of these, and I thought I really like this size. I mean, it's like it will fit in a purse, and it is, you know, it's hand size. So I made this using the purple kit that is already sold out in my Etsy shop. Wanting to give ideas for those that have purchased the kit. Some of the other items I've used are images from my Etsy shop, and I'll point those out as we go along. And so I did want to remind you that your stores are probably marking down the Easter stuff, and these stickers came from the Inspiration Easter egg kit. So you got 12 stickers and the Easter egg dyeing little things here. And I did dye some paper after we made our Easter eggs, and it turned out amazing. So, you know, as they get close to like 90% off, and you'll get stickers and this, that would probably be awesome. I paid full price for these ones, but I'm very happy to have them. Okay, so, oh, that's right, I never finished with that. Okay, so, I have the cover the whole book is distressed, and using the Dusty Concord, I probably would have stamped in here also with that, but because I didn't include any stamps in the kit, I didn't stamp this time. I just did a small collage here on the front. This is a napkin here behind the image, and I sewed them onto a ripped book page and added that as the cover. So you open it up, and I like to have a pocket on the inside. This time I did a layered pocket using the Rainy Day, which is been printed in wallet size, and it's from the Sounds of April Music Pages kit in my Etsy shop. So the Rainy Day, you know, April showers, so thought that was perfect. Add a little lace here. This is one of the images from the purple kit, and it is available in my Etsy shop, and it has the front of 8 antique postcards from my antique postcard collection, and then it has the backs of 4, but in 2 configurations. You get 4 that are like this, and then you get 3 of these 3, and they're done this way also. Okay. Oh, and she's from the Victorian, Edwardian, and Other Ladies digital collection, but she printed in purple because I ran out of yellow ink. Okay. So this is how I actually use the book. I've already started using the book, and so this was a passage that was in something I was reading today, and I thought it was perfect. Grace is my word of the year. And I like that, and I think that that's a good start for the day. And so here I have one of the postcard images, and as you can see, the person wrote on it with glitter and glue, and I can write on the back of this, and it just goes right in here. Now, I've used a lot of these. Normally, I would only use like one of each image of each size in my book. But this time, I thought this was cardstock. It is stickers that you would put on a CD. And I just want to use them because this is my book. And I don't want to accidentally get them in with a book that I might be putting up for sale. So all of the papers in here are part of the kit that I used to make the book. And this is a computer paper that I got. And I flipped it up. There is a video showing how, I think it's creative ways to fold your papers. And so this way you got this as your front page. You flipped it up and you also got a really nice pocket there. Okay, so speaking of pockets, this book is very full of pockets and tags and things to write different sized things on, because this is my quote and thought book. I want lots of places to be able to write things down. Now, as you see these tags, these pink tags, these are the avocado dyed tags, and these were extra. They're not part of the kit, but I added them in so that I could have more things, and I like the color in here. So here's another one of the antique postcards, and this is the way that it should be. Not purple. See, this one started out right, and then it ran out of yellow, and boom, that's what we started getting. So this was one of the postcards, and it is just, again, it's one of the purple ones, because the yellow, it should have had yellow here, but the yellow is gone. So so I just folded it in half. It's on copy paper. Now, as I was distressing, all the edges of the pages in here are distressed, and what I did is I laid the page down, and then I took the papers, the distressed papers, and I put them in here also to be able to use. Okay, so here's another one. I used it as a tuck. I used a book page and folded it, and then this is one of the images of the antique postcard that I fussy cut. So we have a tab here. Here we have this little, I call them a wallet style, because it opens like a wallet. You'll be able to put something in here, and I can write on that. And I'll be able to write in all the places. If I have something really small to write, I can write it there. And that's how I will be using this particular book. So again, this one is for me. I have a tag here, and I figured I could write on these lines here. This is one of my book page pockets, and it's a tri-fold. You fold it together and then make a pocket out of it, and then a tuck. And then this is from when I sold Jamberry. I still had some of these notes, so I can write on the other side. Added that in. And I believe there's a video. This is one of the purple embellishment videos. So here is this same card. So this one here had its yellow, and this one was purple. It's on copy paper. So I made a little pocket in the back of it. I've added an index card, one of the small pink tags from the avocado dyeing, and a postcard. Here's the tulip paper, and I just folded it in half and made it part of the book, and it's distressed. So here we have a flip up, flip down. It's a book page that has some of that distressed paper on it. we have a little postcard tab here, a collage, including the Were I a Violet. And this one was printed on at contact. Excuse me. Contact sheet size, and this was included in the digital kit that the people that bought this physical kit got. The Were I a Violet. So here's one of my fun distressing, you can see it's not on this side, but what I did was I took an envelope that I had sewn, and then I did an impression embossing over it. So this is one of the, love this, the purple Precious Moments. Lord, keep me on my toes. I folded it so that one would be up. I'm not sure that I... Oh, but anyway. So here we have another postcard. It's out of the copy paper. And again, I'm just trying to use up the things that I had, even if they were mistakes. So this is a book paper fold out, and it's the same as the pull up, pull down thing, but I did it from side to side, and then I also turned it into a tuck spot with another one of the label mistake postcards and just a folded book page. Again, give me lots of places to write. This is the flower song, and this is going to be included with the I haven't forgotten. For those of you that got the Spring Blossom kit, and those of you that will get the Spring Blossom kit, the language of flowers, I'm still working on it. I've lost 2 of the things that I was going to put in it. I have to find them, but you're going to get the flower song in that when it comes. So this is printed at wallet size, and it's one of the music pages. So I added this pink here. I fussy cut these flowers out of one of the postcards and added some of the lace. And this is on a folded computer paper. Again, we folded it so that both sides of it had some of the decoration. Here is another one of the copy paper postcards that came out purple. And then this is a little booklet, and I may even move this to the front. I was thinking a plain booklet like this might be a good way for me to do my prayer list, because it's small and I actually could take this or something like it with me. So, so the front page is one of the distressed pages, but the inside is just plain pages. And it has an image of one of the postcards on it, and that one is printed at the 3x5 size, because you get 4 postcards, and like if you print it 8.5 by or 8x10, and they come out full size like this. If you print them 3x5, you'll get the 4 postcards like that. Of course, that's with no yellow ink there. Let's see. Wallet size, the 4 postcards come out like this. There, that'll give you an idea. So here I printed the 3 postcards, and these are at the 3x5 size. And I made, excuse me, I made a pocket. Okay, here's one of the postcards at 3x5, and here I've backed it with the purple distress paper. Here's one of the distressing papers. So this was what I was using. Had it going between each page as I distressed around the side. And so I folded it so that it kind of looked like an envelope, but it's the full sheet, and I'll be able to write on it. Okay. Because sometimes you just want to write a lot. Sometimes you just want to write a little. I can write right here. I can write here. You can see a walkthrough of what this one's replacing. It's replacing a ring-bound one that I had made for... Originally, I made it for my 30 days of Thanksgiving. It was an extra one that I made, and then I didn't end up doing any boutiques or anything at that time, so I went ahead and I had it in my stash, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should just use this. And it became my quote and Bible verse book, and it's kind of full. And so, oh, look at, I glued that. Okay, so this is a text space. I did some napkin collage here, and then I added some lined paper here so I'll be able to write. Here's another one of the, yeah, this is one of the sticker pages for the CD stickers. And then I made this booklet, and I haven't put it together yet. I need to do that. So that little one, I sewed it. I don't know if you can see that, but I sewed with my machine. And then this one, I just got a long hole punch stapler, and I was gonna try that. So it just has a variety of the papers in it that I'll be able to write on. So, and it's just with the distressed paper. I don't think that goes there. It goes here. Okay, so I added one of the copies of the postcard, and this was the 3 images that were down like this, and it was the 8x10 size, and I just kept the whole piece of paper, but I folded it where the postcard ended, so this gives me this little flap here. Here we have one of the coloring pages, and I have added a belly band to it. On the other side, some washi tape down here. When I do a belly band, I like to add the thing to catch them at the bottom. So here we have the postcard. This one is it's the sticker. I can see the circle. And this belly band, you can see, is another one of the 3x5 postcard images, and I left the sides so that I would be able to there we go. So it would fit across. So here's one of the, this is like a library pocket. So there is a pocket here. I added some music and one of the small postcard images here and a smaller postcard image inside, and then this was just a piece of scratch paper, and collaged this down here. So here we have one of the pink tags and Jamberry note. And then up here, this tag fits right inside. Don't need that yellow or orange. This might be my favorite. I fussy cut one of the postcards and put the flower here. Sometimes I do a journaling, I call it Starburst journaling, where I just start writing and I'll write like this. Sometimes I'll do it with a circle in the center and the word, and then just start. So I thought that that would be kind of a fun page, and I love it. I love it. And it's with the copy paper, so it's like it doesn't hardly even feel lifted up. Here is another one of the purple images of one of the postcards, and I just used some washi tape to cover where it said birthday wishes. Some of them I covered, some of them I didn't. I added this to the whole because what I did was I added this postcard to one of the Precious Moments pages. and there was a hole right here, so I added this, and I can go ahead and add a tag or a sticker, or add something, not a sticker, but a tag or a charm or something. I can add it right there. So here is a paper clip. It's one of the flat paper clips, and it's book paper that is ripped, and then the image is attached to it, and this helps hold these on. We have one of these postcards, and then this was scratch paper that ended up, the Dearjuliejulie showed up after I printed my packing slip. It ended up, and so I was like, oh, I'll just stick it in here. So that's holding those on, and it's also, here we have a side pocket. Again, these ones have the yellow ink, and then it has a fold-out distress paper and another one of the stickers that I sewed around the outside. That'll just fit in there. So here we have graph paper, and I made a pocket out of it, and there is a paper clip right here. We have this postcard that's a little yellow ink, like yellow's going away. We have this little wallet flip, and this was sewn on, so the stitching comes through to this side as well. That's just a piece of the book paper. And then we have one of the little trifold pockets, and it's holding a pink tag. And I can put more things in there. So here we have a little, it's a little tiny, it was a scrap paper, and I added one of the paper clips, a purple paper clip to it. A little bit of the napkin collage, and then one of the flowers with the bling. And then I just tied some eyelash trim onto the outside. So what happens here is, yes, there's a pocket, but there's also a flip. And I put a couple of really thin little papers in there. This opens up, and inside is one of the sticker the sticker mistake postcard, and this little journaling spot, and then this little paper clip is holding all that, helping to hold that in there. So this is the middle of the signature, and it's an envelope, and I left it open and sewed it into the center of the signature. Then I closed just this side, so we have this book page piece here that can just fits right inside there. And then we have this place to write. I fussy cut one of the iris, not oyster, but iris out of the it was an Easter card, and I said oyster in my last video. It was kind of funny. So I added a tab and some stitching to a postcard image and one of the pink tags, and that's just in here. And I like the pink tag coming off the edge here. Here's the other side of the graph paper. I fussy cut. This is off the same one from that fussy cut image here. It's off the same postcard. I just attached it there. Here we have some collage napkin and one of the purple postcard inside. Here is one of the precious moments, but the greatest of these is love. I love that all of those said that. And I just glued the back of this, added a fold, and so I can write on both sides and behind here. Here we have another one of the book page tabs. and you turn it over, and we have one of those where I took the pocket and I did the distressing, so it kind of did the embossed look. Added, this came from one of the postcards, and I just decoupaged it on there. And then this little book, wallet style flip open book that I made. Added a piece of the wrapping paper, a postcard, and the flower, and a little piece of lace. And I decorated at the top so that you'd still be able to see it even though it was in a pocket. Here's the other side of one of the precious moments. The magic starts with you. It has this thin little distressed paper in it. It was just a scrap. Why not? And this image here, and a pink tag. Okay, here we have a full-size flip tuck. And yesterday when I was finishing up this book, this came up, and it's from Psalm 42. Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. This was one of my friends is going through a struggle and was doing her Bible study, and that came up, and it spoke to me, and so I was like, I'm gonna write that in my book. I went and I wrote it in my book so that I could close the Facebook and go on. It's like, okay, I want to put this somewhere. Well, there you go. I just write it in here. Instead of taking a screenshot and never getting it written and put anywhere, I took a moment, wrote it in. So then there's a postcard, and also another one of the book pages. So if I have more to write. So that's how I use it. I'll just write things in it. This particular book, like I said, is for quotes and Bible study. So I took this page and the coloring page, and I glued them together at the sides and made a large pocket. I put inside of it one of the, this is the 5x7 size. I don't know. It might be the... Yeah, okay, duh. I'm like, it doesn't look right. It is. It's the 5x7 size of the Were I a Violet. And I just stuck it in there. Here's the other side of the postcard. And I used the Martha Stewart punch and some washi tape. Here we have a pocket made out of one of the... I stitched around it. It might be one of the stickers. Yeah, it's one of the stickers. So I stitched around the outside. I added one of the little postcards, kind of made it look like a stamp, but I put it way down here. This is the scrap piece from the Precious Moments, so I stuck that in there. Then I have this purple tag that was in my stash up here. This is not part of the kit, but I thought that would be fun. I added another flower song here and one of the avocado dyed index cards. Here is a little flip book with pocket, and there's a postcard that I can write on inside there. And I can put more things in there. And then we have a collage on the front with the napkin, one of the postcard images, and a little piece of the music. Added some lace here and this bulb pin. And then I just had these in my desk, and so I added these for now. It's just a little bell and a couple of beads that were in my desk. So we have a paper clip up here made out of one of the postcard images and a postcard copy paper. Then I went ahead and distressed around this side of this is, and that came up. And I was like, you know what, that's okay. It looks different. Cool. So here we have another one of the sticker postcards. I backed it with, or it might be a copy paper. Nope, sticker. And I sewed around it, added it to the distressed paper. Here is a mini index card, another pink tag, and then this piece was 2 postcards together, and I just stuck it in here, and a flip at the lip. Okay, here's another one of the oyster. Here's the Easter postcard. I covered it up where it talks about Easter right here. Here's the other fussy cut iris, and it's on a book page that I folded that fits into this pocket. This is part of the creative folding. There's a video on creative folding. So flipped up and a flip out here. Okay, over here we have one of the hydrangea note papers, and it's stuck in, and it kind of sticks out a little bit so that we can see things from the outside. Then this reminds me of a towel, but it's a piece of the distressed paper, and this is another one of the sticker pages, and I cut it into a memory dex card. I like that page. Okay, here I took one of the postcards and I cut it in half. I fussy cut around it, fussy cut around here. It is attached at an L and an L, and it is holding a postcard sticker page and one of the wallet flips. So this has index card in it and another one of the Easter pages, or Easter cards. And then a little collage on the front with some napkin and music and washi tape. So there's lots of places for me to write in here. Also have the tulip page, can write on either side. Here is another postcard image, and this one has a pocket and a side tuck, and it has the envelope that I used for those pages, like this. This is the envelope, and at this time there is nothing in the envelope, but it is pretty. And it has this little mini postcard right there. So we have a large page to write on here. Another one of the book paper tabs. And this is just a piece of, after I cut up one of the images, this was a piece that, excuse me, that was left. Okay, there's another one of the envelope images. And we have a folded pocket from the creative folding. And that's the last page. So here is another one of the sticker pages without yellow. Because you can see, it's the difference between what they were looking like if they got yellow. And then we also have another page of the precious moments. So this is my purple quote and Bible verse book. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't know. Okay, that'll be in the next thing, I guess. And I did also, I had this napkin, and I thought I would just add it in here because that's what this book is about, having a place to put things that that show up and that I like and I want to save. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add these stickers. And I was thinking it might be good to put them on, to start with, on the pink cards. So, I mean, this is really weird that I don't have words all through here, because that is one of the things that I do, is I like words. I like sayings. So I will be adding words and sayings to this now also. Maybe stamps at some point. So that's oh man, allergies, no fun. Sometimes, well, you've seen when I make a Bible, a prayer journal, I will put prompts on almost every 2 pages. Prompts being that, oh, where did that come from? It doesn't go there. Oh, it goes in there. Okay. So that is something that I will do, is I will have prompts all through my book, so that if I don't have something to write about, that particular okay, so now we can go back. Put these. And just add. It does make a difference. Words in a book can make. I love words. Okay. So we've added those, and then I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably go through with, well, maybe not. I think this might be good enough. I was going to say I might go through with some stamping, but I think we're good. So again, this is my personal quote and Bible verse book that I have finally made. I needed a replacement for the one that was done with binder clips or binder rings, and I really like it, and I'm already using it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. What was your favorite thing that we did for this book? Again, that page with the fussy cut flowers, that's my favorite page. But I love the whole thing, and I love that it's done. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.